Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML.
I hit 2 wrong bumpers in a row that time. You can tell it's Friday. News Talk 1270 KIML, Don Carpenter Show. I'll have to edit that out when I put this online. Welcome back to the program. And in studio, we have Twinkle Toes from the Roust About It Betties roller derby team. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And I apologize for not hitting the right bumper music. I'll hit the right one next time. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. Luckily, I only have a couple more segments of this show, and then I got to do Steve's store. So my voice will be completely shot. So hopefully it'll be recovered by tomorrow.
Oh, yes. We need to have that voice recovered for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, in case you're just joining us, I kind of let the secret slip when Chad was in during the 7:30 sports break, but I'm going to be the announcer for the Betties, at least until you kick me out anyway. So at least for tomorrow, and probably for the foreseeable future.
We're excited to have you. We're very grateful that you have come aboard.
Well, as you can tell, I like Derby, so.
Who doesn't like Derby?
Only the people that have never seen it.
That's right. And guess what? They have a chance to see it tomorrow.
Yeah, and we already gave away all the tickets, so I can't give away any more tickets, but
we'll have plenty of tickets at the door.
Plenty of tickets at the door. And doors open at 5.
Yep, doors open at 5.
At the Rockpile Ice Arena on 4J, so get out there, and I'm telling you guys, and if you're afraid that you might not understand it, I'll kind of give you a little bit of a rundown how it works. Before the bout, the skaters actually go out and they kind of do a mock jam where they demonstrate how the scoring is done. Yep. And, when Chad was in, I was telling him about it because he doesn't really know a lot about it, but, I've explained it to him from time to time. And I think a lot of people don't understand, jammers and who the lead jammer is, but the referee points that out. Mm-hmm. And the referee keeps pointing to the lead jammer, so you know who it is, you know who's scoring the points. Yep. So it's not hard to follow, and once you watch the mock jam, and I've noticed, when I lived in New Jersey for a while, and I had the New York station, so roller derby was on TV. Yeah. And at the beginning of the show, they would always demonstrate how it's done. Yep. So, it's not like football where there's a lot going on. No. It's not complicated.
If you keep your eye on the girls with the panties, the helmet panties, you've got your 2 jammers who have the stars. They're your point scorers, and then you've got your 2 girls in the pack that have the stripe on their helmet panty, and they're pretty much like the leader of the pack. They set the pace of your pack. And right. So, and that's actually the one thing I was going to ask you one of these days is what the pivot does. So the pivot sets the pace of the pack. Yep, they set the pace. They let you know when you line up. You've got 30 seconds from jam to jam to line up, and they'll let you know if they want you to line up behind the other team or in front of the other team, at the pivot line or at the jammer line. So they're your go-to person there who you listen to. Okay, so see, I learned something today. So it's an educational experience. Yes. So there's nothing to be afraid of. And it's a good time, and it's good for the whole family. It's good, clean fun. There's lots of kids. Lots of kids, and this game's going to be really good for the kids. Yeah. Because it's the back to school bash right before school starts, and we're actually having a contest for the kids, a coloring contest. So when you come to the door, kids are free, but we're going to have you, if they want to enter into a contest, it's $2. You get a coloring page and crayons. And we're going to split it up into 2 age groups. 5 to 8 is an age group, and then 9 and up will be an age group. And at halftime, so when you get your color, you're at the doors to start coloring, and at halftime we will announce the winners between both age groups, and we have 2 backpacks full of school supplies for the winners for each age group. Yeah, see, that's really cool. And one of the things that I really thought was really cool, I went to your last bout. The kids were really into it. They
all of them had their favorite skaters, and they were cheering the team on. I mean, the kids loved it more than almost the adults.
Yeah, the kids really do get into it, and we definitely try to get the kids involved because they could be our future someday. And always looking for baby Betties and baby NSOs, which are your non-skating officials, and refs. So,
and I mean, even now, I even stopped by the practice the other day, and the kids had their skates on. They're skating around. So, I mean, you're looking for something for the kids to do. There you go. I mean,
absolutely. Well, and a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the skaters on our team, we are mothers. I mean, mother by day, derby girl by night. So. Yeah,
and I think I guess a lot of you guys have day jobs as well.
Most of us.
Yeah. So, being a mom's a job.
It is. It's a full-time job.
Yeah. I got in trouble one time for kind of saying something about that, and I just want to make sure. I actually got chastised by a caller once, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I understand. Believe me, I was stay-at-home dad for about a year.
Yeah, it's hard work.
And that first year, the first year is not easy.
No.
So I totally identify. But I mean that's one of the other cool things. I mean there's all kinds of derby girls as well. I mean it's not just it's all height, weight, ages. I mean there's a little bit of everything.
Oh, that's the best part about derby is especially the size of you. Me, I'm not the smallest little girl. I've got a big hips and stuff, which is an advantage to being especially a blocker. But that's the best thing about the sport is it doesn't matter how tall, short, thin, heavy you are. We take everybody. Everybody has their specific area that works well for their body size.
Yeah. I mean, and then, there's the smaller girls, they can kind of squeeze in between and make pretty good jammers. So.
Oh yeah, and the tall ones too. The tall, lanky, long-legged spider girls. They make fabulous jammers.
Yeah. I mean, see, there's a little bit of something, and you're always looking for.
Yeah, we always are. We're always have an open recruitment. We practice every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 8 at the Rockpile Ice Arena. And, stop by if you ever just get curious. Even if you just want to see a practice, we have open practices. Stop by anytime. Come meet us. Come join with us.
Yeah, and it's I mean, you also have openings for refs and non-skating officials. I mean, there's a little bit of something. You don't even have to know how to skate. I mean, you guys will teach.
Yeah, we teach everybody how to skate. And even if you don't want to put on skates, we have positions for our NSOs, the non-skating officials. We have a lot of our skaters on the team who, the husbands want to be involved. If you want to be involved, it's great. We have a position for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to run the scoreboard. Somebody's got to keep keep track of how many girls the jammer passes and all that kind of stuff. So
all sorts of positions.
So the bout starts. Well, the doors open at 5.
Doors open at 5. First whistle will blow at 6.
6. So get in there early though, because the coloring contest and everybody tries to get a good seat and that kind of stuff. So
and the best part about the rock pile is there's really not a bad seat in the place because everybody gets to sit on the floor. Yeah, and we've got bumper pads set up, so you guys get front row action to it. Yeah, and food. Don't forget, we've got food too.
Yeah, that is true. No beer this time.
No beer this time, but we are working on getting it for our last 2 bouts.
There you go. So tomorrow the doors open at 5 at Rockpile Ice Arena. Tickets will be available. It's $12. Yeah. Yep. So I mean, it's kids are free.
Yep, 10 and under.
Coloring contest is $2, I believe.
$2.
You can't beat it for a Saturday night out. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from personal experience. So when we come back, you have a big fundraiser coming up next weekend as well. So we'll talk about that when we come back. Stay tuned. News Talk 1270 KIML Don Carpenter Show.
From Washington to Cheyenne to right here in Gillette, Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML.
I hit the right one that time, but I hit it too soon. I was so eager to hit the right bumper music that I hit it 5 seconds too soon.
Oh man.
You would think that I have never done radio before, or that I was a producer and a board op at my old job. I mean, I did that more than hosting, and I still.
Hey, it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. That's my excuse. It's Friday. It's Friday. So if you're just joining us in studio, we have Twinkle Toes from the Powder River Roustabout at Betties roller derby team. In the last break, we talked a little bit about the bout that you have coming up tomorrow, and that's the doors open at 5:00. Tickets are $12. Go out and see it. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. We only have a couple minutes, but I wanted to make sure we also talk about your upcoming fundraiser next weekend. So give us the lowdown on that.
All right, next weekend, the 31st Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock. It's called the Rolling for the Tatas. We're going to be doing a roll-a-thon for Dr. Breck McCarty, and so we will be starting at her doctor's office right there on Lakeway. I believe it's 108 West Lakeway. We're just doing about a 2-mile stretch walk with a couple fun water stops along the way. We're going to have the Coon Dog race car stopped at the Public Health just to try to help with her expenses for breast cancer, and just a breast cancer awareness walk, and going to be fun. Lots of water games, water balloons, fire trucks.
And if somebody wants to pre-register for that, they can pre-register. There's a bunch of places.
Yeah, we've got like Universal, Alien Inc., the First National Bank main branch, the Grease Barrel. I'm trying to think of all the other ones. It's up on our Facebook page, all the different locations you can go to pre-register. Pre-registration, $10 gets you just the walk, and $15 gets you the walk plus a t-shirt with our Rolling for the Tatas logo. And you can also register the day of. It'll go up by $5. So for just the walk, it'll be $15. And if you want the shirt included, $20. All of the proceeds from the walk and the shirts will be going to Dr. Breck's. So that's the way that we're making the money for her. Also, we'll have donation jars set up too. So just trying to get some money raised to help cover some of her medical expenses.
And that's the really cool thing. I mean, everything you guys do is for some kind of good cause, and the bout tomorrow night's also for...
Correct. We have a gentleman named Jared Means who is suffering with endocarditis, and I believe he's looking at getting open heart surgery here soon. So we're trying to raise money to help medical costs, because we all know that that's not cheap. So.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, it's always for a good cause. So, I mean, it's a good time for a good cause.
Yep.
Boutitbetties.com is the website. Just go there. Everything's there. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Can't wait. Hope to see the whole crowd of Gillette there.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get a good turnout.
Yes.
So with that, we're out of time. When we come back, we'll have Steve Storr, News Talk 1270, KIML, Don Carpenter Show. We'll see you in just a bit.
He likes turtles too. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270